Hello and welcome to the TMC Newsroom. My name is Rich Tehrani. Thanks for watching us today. We're in Silicon Valley this week, speaking with some of the best and brightest companies in the area. On our program is Walter van Hoof, the president and founder of QoE Systems. Walter, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Pleased to be here.
We're thrilled to have you. I was hoping that we could start off by talking about what your company does. I mean, QoE stands for Quality of Experience. So,
Indeed, yes.
So people probably get a sense.
Yes, we focus on testing and analyzing quality of service, quality of experience of video, voice, and music. And so it's a end-to-end testing methodology based on human experience.
So kind of like MOS scores in voice applied across other media.
Indeed. So we focus on the MOS score. It's the mean opinion score, which is traditionally generated subjectively. And we've developed algorithms and tools to be able to do that subjectively using computers and
which
systems.
makes it far more scalable and
which makes it far more scalable, far more practical. And instead of having to wait until everything is finished and do a subjective test with a number of people, you can do this every step of the way. So you can test for quality when you develop your chipset. You can test for quality when you develop your codec. And so on and so on.
Compression, and you can test different latencies of the networks to see.
Yes.
That's great. So are you seeing a tremendous amount of need for video and music testing? Is that market taking off commensurate with the growth in just mobile devices and mobile video watching?
Well, we do see an interest for these tools, and it tends to increase with the level of education of the industry. The traditional large operators and companies are very familiar with MOS. Many of the new players that come into the industry are not familiar with it. So we have to go through an educational phase, and that's why our partnership with TMC is helpful in order to provide that education to the industry.
Yeah, well, we're thrilled to help, and I know that we're always looking for ways to educate the market and to work with sponsors such as yourself to try to get the word out on what's happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm wondering, in terms of your customer base, who, if they're watching right now, who would be the right person to contact you? Would it be the carriers? Would it be a provider of a music service?
It would be a large number of companies, both those that are engaged in providing the services, as well as those that are engaged in manufacturing and developing the products to bring the services to market. The network equipment manufacturers, the end device equipment manufacturers, the codec developers, the chipset developers, and so forth and so forth. So all the companies that are providing both a service and a piece of equipment can benefit significantly from our tools. And we have customers in all those domains.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
That's fantastic, and it's kind of interesting. I know in the last week, a new music service has come to the U.S. called Spotify, which
Yes.
was huge in Europe, and everyone's talking about. And I'm actually going to be trying sometime this year. I haven't had a chance to download it, but big buzz about online music. It seems to never slow down.
Yeah, yeah. Well, there are some of the companies that provide these type of services that have used our tools for music, many more, of course, for voice, and some also for video. And video is where most of the interest is at the moment, and that's where we are investing in most of our time and our efforts at the moment.
So for companies that are looking to optimize the user experience, are there any general guidelines that you can give us on things that they should be aware of?
Well, they have to be aware of a number of things. There are particularly bandwidth availability tends to be the cause of most of the impairments to the quality of experience, but also the quality of the product itself, how it tolerates variations in bandwidth availability. Is an important factor in ultimately providing good quality to the user.
Okay.
Furthermore, also their willingness and interest to use the proper tools and spend the time in the laboratory to properly test their particular devices or services is an important factor.
So what's next for the company?
Well, next for the company is to provide a lot of education and awareness of the benefits of testing for masks. What we've experienced with voice as an example is that early in the development of the new services, quality of experience or lack thereof can be tolerated. But
right.
As the industry matures, there's less and less tolerance for poor quality. And so companies are going to have to be forced to look into that area more and more. And we're ready to help them out.
Thanks so much for being here today.
A pleasure.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.